Kailabreece.
Love. It has nothing to do with what you are expecting to get. It's what you are expected to give, which is everything. Nice. Wow, I'm not sure who said that, but it's beautiful. Love is truly countless emotions and experiences rolled up into a strong sense of connection. The word love can refer to a variety of different things, feelings, states, attitudes, ranging from one's everyday pleasure to exotic, passionate lust. Love is also both a verb and a noun, which only adds more complexity to its definition. Love, as defined by Merriam-Webster, has many listings, but the first reads, "A strong affection for one another arising out of kinship or personal ties." Now, even with this limited conception of love, it encompasses a wealth of different feelings, from intimacy of romantic love to the non-sexual platonic love, or even the divine zealousness of religious love. Basically, love has more meanings than most abstract words because its very nature is interpersonal, and it's central to one's individuality and worldview. Now, there are two ways I think we can try to put our arms around this abstract concept. We can either look at it through a scientific lens or a cultural religious lens. In respects to science, they look at love as both a biological mammalian drive, like one's natural hunger instinct, and a psychological drive as a result of social and cultural occurrence. Now, there is, in all probability, elements of truth in these views. Certainly, love is influenced by one's hormones, and how people think and behave in love is certainly influenced by their ethnic theories of love. But if we want to dig deeper, we see that biologically and psychologically they begin to cross. Essentially, there are two major drives in love: sex and attachment. Attachment between adults is very much the biological framework at play, and the attachment is the psychological conditioning. Science can thusly explain love as not only a very natural element to existence, but one of the most fundamental elements of our existence. Hence, its importance and application throughout the history of conscious creatures. When we discuss the cultural religious lens, we see love a little differently. My favorite Christian apostle, Mr. Paul, glorified love as the most important virtue of all, describing love in the famous poem 1 Corinthians, "Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, blah 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 blah." The Christian understanding is that love comes from God, agape. It is parental love, seen as creating goodness in the world. It is the way God is seen to love humanity, and it is seen as the kind of love that Christians aspire to have for one another. But it has nothing to do with sex. In fact, sex is not made very fashionable, hence the worship of virgin births. The Buddhist and Hindu, love has three meanings there: mercy, benevolence, and sexual desire. Sex being seen as the more selfish love, or the least important. The Muslims envision love as universal brotherhood that applies to all who hold the faith. Love is a projection of the essence of God to the universe. In the end, the cultural religious lens illustrates love as the ultimate goal in life, and love is quite simply obedience. The Christian Saint Augustine summarized this when he wrote, "Love God and do as thou wilt." My question to my fellow intellectuals is this: what is love? What does it mean to you? Is it a poem, a kiss, a person, a feeling, an absolute submission? Is love authentic? Can love be defeated? Does love conquer all? As a young man, my ideas of this word have shifted many times. I've always been a lover of love, but many times thought the word to be too hallmark, too commercial, or too spiritual. I don't think I can define outright love, but I can tell you what I think of when I hear the word. I think of my family. I think of my cats. I think of pasta, snowboarding, Confucius, cartoons. I think of the universe and the night sky. I think of a special person. American poet and novelist Rita Mae Brown said it well. Love is the wild card of existence. Once Prime Minister of Great Britain, Benjamin Disraeli, was quoted as saying, "We are all born for love. It is the principle of existence, and its only end." Both these quotes give us no definition and no answer to love, but they unquestionably clarify its function. To live is to know love. This is kailabreece. What do you know?